lot of people talk too much, and they have nothing really good to say. Gazing is romantic.
Welcome back to CBC News Sunday night. You know, it's been said that 80% of all communication is non-verbal. Makes me wonder why we talk so much on television. Deciphering eye contact can be crucial when you're driving a hard bargain, but what about romance? Can a penetrating gaze uncover your ideal mate? Well, that's the idea behind eye-gazing parties. They're like speed dating, where you sit down with several romantic candidates in one evening, and instead of making small talk, you have to open up the windows to your soul.
A gaze is a choice made to connect with another person. A gaze to me is a long stare, but not a perverted one. That's a thin line.
When you gaze into someone's eyes, you can tell if they're intelligent, if they're listening to you, if anyone's home, upstairs.
I do believe that there's a 3-second unspoken rule that after about 3 seconds, it's a little, disturbing, and you're not sure. Like a love gaze?
I can't even gaze. Just gotta get them some eyes, that's all you gotta do. And a big smile.
I can't keep a straight face. No, I can't. Yeah, I haven't had enough to drink today.
Just looking, just gazing. See, I'm even nervous doing that. See, 3 seconds, I'm telling you.
An eye-gazing party is a little bit like a speed dating event, but instead of talking some BS or really, some people would say nonsense for 5 minutes, you only gaze into each other's eyes for 2 minutes.
I felt that I could come here and do this because I've been trying to meet a lot of people, new people lately, and when you go out, you do. Those are the best moments, when you make eye contact with someone, and that's usually what starts a conversation.
It just sounded so completely different and opposite to the bar scene thing that I just don't want to do anymore.
I'm actually a photographer, so I do find myself studying other people out of curiosity. You do it at a distance and sometimes somebody catches you, but it's not too often you get a chance to really sort of study someone up close.
We came because it's different and something outside of what's happening in the city.
I signed up to come here, and then about 10 minutes after, I was like, I shouldn't have done that. I should email them and say I don't want to come anymore. But I just was talking to people about it, and they said, just go. The worst that can happen is you'll have a good story to tell.
It was a little bit weird.
Even though our eyes were connected, I could tell she was thinking about something else, like maybe her laundry that she had to do.
It felt physically slightly uncomfortable, but in a good way because it sort of pushed your boundaries.
One guy sat down and posed like this. It just seemed so cheesy, and I couldn't wait to just do that to one of my friends.
There was a certain person who will remain unnamed who was quite the goofball, and she didn't stop causing all sorts of shenanigans when you were staring deep into her eyes and trying to focus, and there she was being a bit of a kid. So, but she was great. I had an awesome time.
It just this like really romantic gaze.
I think I made people feel more vulnerable than they made me feel. It was a little bit intense, I think, because I was looking for more than just a smile or something.
I think it's more interesting when it's random. Most of what I feel I got from other people was from conversations and not from the gaze.
I made friendships. No, I did not make a connection with anyone tonight.
It would be ridiculous for me to expect, because I've only had the really intense connection 3 or 4 times in my entire life, that I was going to come here with 15 women and find it.
I think I made several connections tonight. I've exchanged contact information with 1 or 2. It could turn out to be friendship. You know, I'm hoping for something more, but we'll see.
So I guess I should just gaze for a couple of seconds here. Anyway, scientists consider eye contact to be one of the basic building blocks of human interaction because research has shown that infants just 2 days old can tell when someone is looking directly at them. Well, we always want to hear about what you have to say about our program, and if you have some stories you think we should be doing, do let us know. Here's how to reach us directly. You can write to us at CBC News Sunday.